Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to our online class. So, dear students, in today's class, we are going to discuss the concept of how the microorganism used as a antibiotics. Okay, dear students, in today's class, we are going to learn this concept. Are you ready? Yes, let's begin. So, dear students, before going to understand this concept of antibiotics, let's take a one situation. Suppose whenever you fall ill, the doctor may give you some antibiotics tablets. Is it? So, suppose if you got a cold, cough, so some prescription is prescribed by the doctor, like a capsules, injection, or such as a penicillin. So, what are these things? This is nothing but the source of medicine. Okay, so it is called as the antibiotics. Okay, so here what do you mean by the antibiotics? That is, antibiotics kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganism. Okay, so this antibiotics is nothing but the medicine itself, which is kill or growth of the disease causing by the microorganism. So how you got the cough, how you got a cold, so it is also transmitting disease. Okay, so what happens if such type of microorganism enters into our body, then what happen? The doctor is prescribing you a medicine. That medicine is nothing but the antibiotics. Okay, so in microorganism part, the microorganism are used as a medicine like antibiotics. And what is the role of antibiotics? That is, it is to kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganism. Okay, so here few of the examples are there about the antibiotics. So what are those? Just let's take these words because it will be little bit tough. Okay, so you have to read it twice or thrice, then it will become a familiar with you to pronounce it. Okay, so what is the first here? That is the tetraacylene. Okay, it is a tetraacylene. Or second is the streptomycin. Okay, so second microorganism which we are using as a antibiotics, that is the streptomycin. And next is the erythromycin. Okay, so totally we have learned these three examples, that is we are using as a antibiotics. Okay, so once again I am repeating here, that is the tetraacylene, streptomycin, erythromycin. So these are the examples of which? It is the examples of antibiotics microorganism. Is it? So here what is the medicinal use of the microorganism? That is, some bacteria helps to make the antibiotics. Okay, so usually the fungi are take a help of to make a medicine as a microorganism. Okay, so here some bacteria which will help you to make the antibiotics and vaccines which are useful for human to prevent the disease. Okay, so later on we will discuss the concept of vaccine, how it is working in our body to prevent the disease from the outsources. Okay, so here several diseases are including cholera, tuberculosis, smallpox and the hepatitis can be prevented by the vaccination. Okay, so here vaccine is nothing but it can be prevent. Okay, it can be prevent the disease which caused by the microorganism. Antibiotics is little bit different from the vaccine. What is the antibiotics? These are the microorganism which kill or stop the growth. Okay, kill or stop the growth, not the prevented from the disease. But what is the vaccine? Vaccine is prevented the disease. It will going to prevent the disease whereas antibiotics is what antibiotics is doing? Antibiotics is doing that they are killing or stop the growth of the microorganism which causes the cholera or any kind of the disease. Okay, so this is the difference between the vaccine and the antibiotics. Okay, now let's take which are the bacteria we are using as a antibiotics. Okay, so in nature bacteria and fungi make antibiotics to eliminate their competitors. Okay, so what happens, these are the bacteria which we are using as the antibiotics. They are stop or kill the growth of the microorganism which caused by the another disease. Okay, so we use them now to protect ourselves, our pets and other animals also. Okay, so by taking the antibiotics we can prevent ourselves also as well as some pets. So usually people like to keep a pet in their houses. So by taking the antibiotics we can prevent our pets also, animals also. So antibiotics don't help in the fight to against viral infection. So if the disease is caused by very high in nature, or it can be if it is a viral infection, then what happens, it does not affected. Okay, so these are the special antiviral medications, but this merely stop the growth of the viruses, but for time being it will going to help as a stop or kill the growth of the disease. So in for short time it can be save your body but not permanently. Okay, so these are the antibiotics things. Okay, now let's take a what are the microorganisms are used in a medicine. Okay, so in first when we have started the chapter, we have learned the concept which are the microorganism we are using as a antibiotics. Okay, so in the pharmaceutical industry bacteria are used to produce antibiotics. Where we are producing these antibiotics? Pharmaceutical industries. Pharmaceutical industries means where the medicines are producing. Okay, so this is nothing but the pharmaceutical industries. Okay, so in the pharmaceutical industries what we are using to produce as antibiotics, vaccine and medically useful enzymes. Okay, so we are producing these three things in the pharmaceutical industries. So most antibiotics are made by the bacteria itself, so which are the present in the soil. So here few of the examples are there which we are using as a antibiotics. So antinomycetes such as a streptomyces producing tetracyclines, erythromycins, streptomycins, rifamycins and the ivermectin. Okay, so these are few of the examples are there about the medicines as a antibiotics. Okay, so in 1 marks question the question can be asked that in the given following these three things it can be used as antibiotics, or below the examples suppose rifamycin is used as a which organism, that is a microorganism as a antibiotic. So you have to be keep in your mind this examples of microorganisms are used as a medicine. Okay. Okay dear students, now let's take one short story to invent the story of penicillin. Okay, so usually this penicillin we are using to prevent the disease. Okay, let's start. So here you can see in this image a scientist who is discovering something. Okay, let's see what he is discovering. So what happens at that time, means in earlier days what happened, the scientist who is discovering this penicillin, whose name is Alexander Fleming. Okay, so in 1881, okay, it is the born year of the Alexander Fleming. So what happened after several time, to prevent the disease, what happened at that time means around 18th century, what happened at that time, bacterial infection killed many people. Okay, so bacteria disease are a very high or peak in nature at that situation in 18th century. So at that time what happened, bacterial infection killed many people. So what happens, Dr. Fleming want to find cure for the disease. Okay, so usually he used to invent some new things in his laboratory. Okay, so what happens, he want to find out this solution of that, how the bacteria are developing or how the disease are becoming a growth in nature. So he want to kill those bacterial infections. So what he has done, let's see. So one day what happened, he keep his one of the vessel like a dish, it is okay, it is made up of glass. And usually what happens in the laboratory, if we are not washing over the apparatus which we are using in the laboratory, then what happen, it gets a fungus. Okay, so because we are using many chemicals, many things for doing some new things in the laboratory. So same criteria has done by the Alexander Fleming. So on Saturday what happened, he was doing something and later on he got a one message that he has to be go his home. Then he kept his dish in the laboratory itself, which was very tidy. Okay, it was not clean and he has kept as it is. But then later what happened, when he come back on Monday, then what he found on that particular dish, let's see. Okay, so what happens, one day in 1928, so Dr. Fleming saw some molds on a dish of bacteria. So what do you mean by the molds means, so you can just remember that fungus. Okay, so white color fungus which you can see on the moisture bread. So you can see here there white molds on the surface of the bread. So what happens, he found some molds which was developed on that dish. So these molds are killing the bacteria. Okay, so he found by the help of microscope that the molds are killing the bacteria. Then later on what happens, Dr. Fleming found that a mold produced a bacteria killing chemical called as a penicillin. So he got invented now that he found that the mold protected a bacteria killing chemical, it is called as the penicillin, which is used to prevent the disease. The molds produces some chemicals which is called as the penicillin. Okay, so he found and he has given the name of that bacteria is penicillin, which was killing the disease causes some viral disease. Okay, then later on what happened, in 1943 the other scientist made the first penicillin drug. So what happened, after several years in 1943 the two other scientists named as a Florey and the Chain. Okay, these two scientists also were there. They have made the first penicillin drug and the drug can cure many diseases. Okay, so this drug causes which prevents the many diseases. Okay, so who has invented, that is Florey and the Chain. So in 1945 what happens, the Fleming, Florey and Chain received a Nobel Prize for their work. But who has invented the first antibiotics which kills the bacteria, whose name is Alexander Fleming in 1929. Okay, so after reading this story, what you got here, so what does this story tells us about scientific discoveries? What is the need of scientific discoveries? So what you can take advantage after getting these discoveries, let's start. So here you can find out this flow chart. Okay, So, to become a successful scientist, what is the main requirement keeps in your mind? First one is the observation by chance. So, you have to be keen observation whatever things you are doing in your home or in a school. So, you need to be a keen observation with sharp eyes, and you have to go for the investigation why it was happened. Science is nothing but the full of invention, so you have to be run behind the invention. Okay, so these three things you have to keep in your mind, that observation, as well as you have to be keen observation with your sharp eyes, go behind the investigations. Then what happened, this is nothing but the science, it gives us scientific discoveries. So if it is followed by the others also, then you can get a build up a scientific knowledge. Okay, so suppose if you are following something, yeah, you can go for the new invention. So it is the building up a scientific knowledge. So dear students, in today's class we have learned about the antibiotics as well as the story of antibiotics and what you can get a lesson from this antibiotic investigation or the invention. So in the next class we are going to discuss the concept of vaccine as microorganism. Okay, so how the vaccine is works, as well as what are the uses of vaccine. So dear students, let's meet in the next class with the new concept. Till that time, just go for the things what we have learned today, and whatever things you are finding difficulty to understand, you can call me on my WhatsApp number. So just dear students, let's meet in the next class. Have a good day. Bye bye.